scared. Woo.
Hello and welcome, Grand Rapids. Thank you so much for joining us this evening. I'm your anchor, Josie Sabo.
And I'm your other anchor, Sean Francis. And because you all spent the weekend bobbing for Apple products, trying to get the new M2 Ultra chip, we are delivering you the local, national, and world stories that you may have missed.
You're welcome, Grand Rapids. This is
NewsFlash. Ding dong, slightly discordant, spooky. Our top story tonight, Halloween is tomorrow. Good night, everyone. No, Halloween's tomorrow. It seems a lot of people have put off their trick-or-treating supply run off to the last minutes. Hershey has reported that their sales are the lowest since the COVID pandemic began. Last year, of course, there were supply chain shortages leading to empty shelves, but now they worry they may have a surplus due to a loss of sales as cocoa prices continue to rise. So they're hoping that everyone will just give them a break, go out, stock up, today or yesterday if they could, or tomorrow last minute, or else their profits are going to fall to pieces. Meanwhile, egg and teepee sales remain at pandemic level highs, so maybe people are just shifting exclusively to trick.
A family in Comstock Park had their Halloween yard display appear on ABC's Great Halloween Fright Fight last night. Oh. And while they didn't win, the national coverage isn't new to Jennifer Dunahy. She's been adding to a display called Storybrooke Hollow over the last 14 years. And last year, she was a finalist in Art Prize for her entry, Twig the Forest Dragon. I mean, just imagine trying to have fun setting up your Halloween decorations, but you find out you live next to an Art Prize winner. Has got to be like trying to decorate for Christmas to find out you live next to the Rockefeller Center tree. What's the point?
Yeah. As tensions and casualties increase in Israel and Gaza, the most important question of all is, of course, who's going to pay for that? Apparently, top bond investors aren't concerned about whether the U.S. can afford to support two separate military conflicts in the Ukraine and in Israel, despite the national deficit being $1.7 trillion. All the U.S. military has to do is just cut back on its Starbucks and avocado toast. And Joe Biden can have another war as a treat.
A new study suggests that the Alzheimer's drug Leqembi can be given as a shot rather than the current method of an IV infusion. I mean, which is a real catch-22 for a situation for any Alzheimer's patients who might suddenly remember that they were anti-vax.
Gun Lake Casino has a new executive chef that will oversee its food and beverage operations. His first action is going apparently to replace all beverages with Dos Equis. Stay thirsty, my friends. As further changes get rolled out, patrons are warned that the buffet line is still a gamble.
A woman was returning home to Minneapolis from a trip to Kenya when she was stopped by customs for trying to bring back an unusual souvenir, giraffe feces. That is real. Now, a normal reaction to this would be, no shit. But apparently it is legal to bring back such leavings if you undergo proper permits and inspections, which she apparently did not. She had planned to use the poop to make jewelry, which just kind of sounds like a crappy gift if you ask me. I mean, imagine a feces friendship bracelet. No thanks. Personally, I'm relieved these turds couldn't pass through customs.
In other poop news, and you know how happy I am that we get to use that transition today, any more than you are. A Florida woman was arrested and fined for battery of an individual over the age of 65. She apparently got upset with an older neighbor who was talking to her while she was walking her dog and attacked him by smearing her doggy bag in his face. That'll teach him to talk shit in the future. But she is paying the price now. She had to pay a $2,500 bond just to get out. I'm positive this is just another example of how every resident in Florida just has to take a state-mandated turn at being the Florida person in the news that week. It's like jury duty, but way worse. According to Guinness World Records, the Carolina Reaper has been dethroned as the world's hottest pepper by Pepper X, formerly known as Pepper Twitter. Ed Curry, responsible for both the Carolina Reaper and Pepper X, said he had actually created it years ago, but he kept it in his back pocket to see what else came out, which explains the burnt holes in his jeans and the awkward sitting position.
The NASA Parker Solar Probe is reportedly going faster and faster each time it completes a circuit around the sun and is currently going 394,736 miles per hour.
Oh, wow.
Scientists have put up a plastic slow down yard sign in hopes of getting the situation under control. This is, of course, after they tried setting up one of those your speed signs, but it exploded.
In other NASA news, some moon rocks collected during the Apollo 17 mission have finally potentially revealed the moon's true age, but a lady never tells. However, the moon's brain age is yet to be determined.
Keenan's Market on Plainfield just completed a $500,000 expansion and added new features and products to their store. So next time you're in the Creston area, check out their new gardening section, pet food selection,
Trick-or-treat section,
magical forest section,
the casino food section,
hoop jewelry section,
our hot pepper section,
and the moon rock section.
Yeah.
But they still won't have Bitcoin ATMs because they're not stupid.
Yeah.
We'd also like to thank our writers for NewsFlash this week. And if you want to see your name up here, you can submit your jokes to the email comedyoutletmondays@gmail.com with the subject NewsFlash Tips.
Yep, and you can follow us on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. Ignore that last one. You can get lineups for future shows, get videos from past shows, find out how you can get involved and find our submission form to put your act on this stage. And if you don't want to wait around for that, you could put your name on the board for this improv scramble or wait around for our full-length improv jam after the show. Could be you. But now, Grand Rapids, you're welcome. Newsflash, this is Comedy Outlet Monday!